From MTN and MontanaSports.com, this is Sunday Night Sports.
Hello, everybody. In 2017, Columbia Falls freshman runner Kimberly Peacock was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's been nearly 2 years since Peacock was told she would have to fight for her life. Now in remission but not fully clear, Peacock is ready to get back to the life of a normal high schooler. MTN's Jack Ginsburg has her story.
Feeling more normal. I don't think we're back to normal. I don't know if you ever get back to normal, but there's more normalcy, and that's really nice. It's not nonstop on the edge type stress. Don't worry as much about Kimberly every second of every day. Probably worry about her a little bit more than you should have to worry about a teenage kid at this point, but that's just part of the process.
Kimberly Peacock is back home in Columbia Falls nearly 2 years after her battle with cancer began. It's been just over a year since her bone marrow transplant, and she still goes to Denver once every 2 months for checkups and a number of tests. Although she is still recovering and not back to 100%, Peacock said being released from the hospital was a huge positive step in her recovery process.
I think I was in the hospital for something like 80-something days after my transplant, something like that. And I think I was going crazy in there a little bit. And so even just getting out of the hospital was huge, even though I wasn't allowed to go many places in Denver. But when I came home, that was also huge. And being able to participate on the basketball team was great too, because I get to be with my friends and actually be doing stuff that I was doing before my transplant.
And Kim is finally building back towards the normal life she once had here, but says it wasn't an easy path to get where she's at.
At one point, I was paralyzed on my left side, and that was really hard to come back from because I was so weak that I had to relearn how to walk, and I had to work my way back up to being able to jump half a centimeter into the air. That was huge. Or just shuffle around down the hallway, and now I'm sprinting down a basketball floor, which is really big.
And earlier this year, Peacock took a big step in the process when she got some real playing time for the Wildcats in a game.
Just a happy dad moment to see your kid on the floor.
I was getting really excited and really nervous, and when I went in with how loud that cheer was, that was pretty amazing.
Kim may not be back to her dominant self by the time track season rolls around, or her favorite, cross country in the fall, but that doesn't matter much to the Peacocks. What matters most is that Kim is healthy and happy. She's got a new lease on life, and that's what matters most.
I just want to see her do the things she wants to do. She's getting another chance here. She's feeling better. I can see a huge change in her demeanor from some of the low spots that she had earlier this summer, and it's just nice to see her doing kid things. Whatever she wants the experience to be, as long as it's a happy experience, it's great to see. Track this spring, it'll be the same way. I just want to see her be able to enjoy things that she used to enjoy, no matter what level she's competing at.
Reporting in Columbia Falls, Jack Ginsburg, MTN Sports.
Thanks, Jack. We'll keep an eye out for Kim to come fully back in her senior year next season.